But, I feel like the important sort of data point, and Steve talks about it a lot, he's going to probably talk about it a little more tonight, is that these are white Christians. That this is a state that is overrepresented by white Christians that are going to participate in these caucuses, yes. Especially tonight. Earlier today, reached out to Robbie Jones, from the Public Religion Research Institute, knowing that we were going to talk about Iowa. And this is a hyper-evangelical white state. And he said the following to me: Iowa is about 61% white Christian. The country as a whole is approximately 41% white Christian. And in Iowa, we're talking about evangelical white Christians. And he said the following. Because I asked him, what do they get out of supporting Donald Trump? Because he keeps losing, he keeps delivering losses and losses and losses. And he said the following: they see themselves as the rightful inheritors of this country, and Trump has promised to give it back to them. All the things that we think about electability, about, what are people gaming out, or none of that matters when you believe that God has given you this country, that it is yours, and that everyone who is not a white conservative Christian is a fraudulent American, is a less.
Okay, let me pause this ridiculous statement that she's making. I was trying to figure out how I was going to come in on this. I was going to just let her talk. So here you have a black woman on main scumbag media with blonde hair, because you didn't come out the womb with blonde straight hair, sister. You came out short and nappy. And the part that's moronic about this statement, this chick talking about overpopulated white evangelical Christians in Iowa, but yet you dyed your hair to look like a white woman. This is the part that this is the reason why this country deserves everything it's got coming to it. The backwards ideology. This chick used to be on CNN, they fired her. And now she's on MSNBC, another scumbag media outlet. And you're on here talking about the color of folks' skin and them being Christian and who they just decide to vote for. But yet, you have blonde hair like a white woman. Like our Caucasian brothers and sisters. And here you is talking about them like they're the bad guy. But you want to look like them at the same time. See, I told you, man, this identity crisis, we still back to that. You pointing the finger at identity, but yet your own identity mocks how you was even born. And you pointing the finger at who you trying to look like because who they want to vote for. Yeah, this world is screwed up big time. We back at work, we back at the house. Electric's back on, gas back on, but it's still pretty cold here. Next week it should be back up in the 30s and 40s, so a lot of this stuff is going to melt. Crazy as it seems, it is now 13 degrees. It is 1:06 p.m. I'll be back on later on, so just keep on up in the Discord. I see folks still dropping info. And Power Bottom Jakes, even though Channel 1 is suspended because of the Ecuador videos, Power Bottom Jakes is still bringing true believers in on the subscription base. So the reason why I make that a point and why it's relevant is because when YouTube suspends your channels, they take away your subscription base. And what's odd about them doing that, I'm still getting people signing up to the channel, and that one video of that dude dancing is still bringing folks in. So it's two ScumTube's failure. The truth is still bringing people in, even though they operate on falsehood. So it's another falsehood I just wanted to bring to y'all today to see how the world is working. Peace out, y'all. I'll be back later on.